All right. Not sure what day it is still. Just left the shelter and my leg feels pretty good. I don't think I re-injured it. So hopefully it just keeps getting a little better day at a time. But it's a little bit of a late start. I wanted to go around 6:30, but it's just been pouring rain all morning. And it was supposed to be a 20% chance of rain. But now it's 50% chance until 1. And it looks like there's a chance of rain all week. And man, I wouldn't mind a string of sunny days, 65 to 75 degrees. But had about 7 days of rain, and yesterday wasn't too bad. And it looks like we could see rain for the next 7 days. So I guess that's just what you sign up for. And we'll work around it. But I have no idea how far I'll be able to go today. I don't want to be too fast with the ground being wet and muddy. That's how I hurt myself in the first place. But it doesn't look like there's a lot of shelters at good distances, so I'll just figure it out as I go and stop around lunch and see where I'm at and make a plan from there like I normally do. All right. Typical white blaze or 100-mile marker, but somebody obviously thought it was very important for us to know that we'd reach mile 420. So there we are, 420 miles down. Hopefully, maybe stop in a town, maybe get some lunch, or maybe push. Haven't decided yet. It's only 10:45, so I still got a little bit of hiking to make a moment. All right. So I hiked to the Laurel Falls trailhead, and it started pouring rain. In fact, it's hailing. I don't know if you can tell. So I got soaked, but there was a gentleman walking by named Rodney, and I asked him how far town was. He said about 4.5 miles. I asked if there was a McDonald's. He said there is. And wow, look at it come down now. He offered to take me. So it's he's gonna take me into town, and this is his porch. It's a beautiful view of the river he's got here, and yeah, we're gonna go down and get some McDonald's and sit out this big burst of rain. So trail magic, and the trail provides. All right, get back on trail. It's about noon. It's cold. I'm still wet. I'm really hoping that my sleeping bag stayed dry. Somehow it got a little wet the other day. I'm not sure how. When it rained really hard. But went to McDonald's and got a bunch of burgers and ate them, and got 2 left that I'm hiking with, and hopefully they'll be good to eat when I get to shelter, wherever that is. But it took like an hour and a half, so now I don't know where I'm gonna stay tonight. I'm just gonna hike for a bit and warm up, get the blood flowing. Then I'll take a break and look at gut hook, make a new plan. So that's what I'm doing. All right. Well, apparently this is the path, and it goes right along that edge. God knows where. And it just poured rain, so I'm sure this is about 3 times as fast as normal. So hopefully I don't die. But if I do, you won't see this. So there. Well, that was definitely the sketchiest 45 feet of trail out of the 400 plus miles I've hiked so far. But as you may have guessed, I survived to hike again another day, and today for that matter, because I got a long ways to go. All right. Haven't done a lot of filming since lunch, and that is because I got to the first shelter, which was 8 miles, around 1 o'clock, and I thought I was going to go to this hostel at around 20 miles, and then I realized on gut hooks it says it's closed. So the next shelter after that is 4 more miles, and it's mostly uphill, which meant that I had about 16 miles to do in however long it takes me to get there, but probably get there around 9 or 10 o'clock. So I just haven't been filming, and I've been going as fast as I can, even with my legs still sore, and I'll just have to see when I get there. Hopefully nobody's too mad at me for rolling in very late, but we'll get there. Uh-oh, don't fall. And then we'll just work from there. All right, made a executive decision here. Had about 9.5 miles left to go. It's about 4:15, and I probably would have got there right around 9 o'clock if I pushed to the shelter, but with my leg and my feet hurt, decided to get a tent site here at Boots Off Hostel. It's one of the top 5 hostels on the AT from what I understand. Looks really nice inside. The Dirty Von Traps are staying here, so I know some people, except for Duckling. And yeah, I think it was the right choice. The only risk is apparently there's a norovirus outbreak going around. A couple people have gotten really sick, so that's why I opted for a tent site. I didn't even check to see if they had a bunk, and I'll just cross my fingers and hope it all works out. Rely on my rugged manliness and extensively brilliant constitution to keep me safe, and see what happens. But I'm just gonna set up here and try to relax and let my leg rest up a bit more. All right.